Thank you, everybody. Yeah, Hayley Mclellan is what I'm called, thank you, just as a reminder. My beautiful journey began with animals, and I'm inspired by them from the age when I was 19. And imagine my surprise when SeaWorld Durban hired me as an apprentice animal behaviorist with zero related experience. Little did I know what treasured experiences lay ahead of me in my unsuspecting career. And where I work today, which is the Two Oceans career, the Two Oceans Aquarium, they support me beautifully in all sorts of environmental issues that are close to my heart. I have worked with some incredible animals. Here are some of them. They've all shown me the detrimental impact that us human beings are having on their environment. And it is my dream to have a law passed in South Africa that will ban the single-use plastic bag from being issued in retail stores countrywide. We all know that plastic is contributing to the literal death of our planet, but are we really personally willing to do anything about it? I feel passionately about refusing the plastic bag at every given opportunity. And if I am given the stage to influence one other to take up the same habit, I will leap at the chance. So that's why I'm here. I think for about 5 years now, I have refused the plastic bag. I'm doing okay. I'm not feeling deprived, and I'm not feeling inconvenienced in any way whatsoever. My friends do call me the bag lady, but I can live with that. Taking one for the planet, I guess. So this is an advert from the 60s, and it seemingly gives us permission just to throw it all away. It was heralding and kind of celebrating the arrival of disposable plastic kitchenware. The problem is, can anyone tell me where exactly is away? It doesn't exist. You see, one planet. There's one day, maybe there'll be a galaxy, I don't know, a distant galaxy, and we'll jet all of our trash off to there, but not yet. We never thought we'd have cell phones. Who knows? We might have that. But one planet, okay? So there is no way. Think about that. Plastic is everywhere. From the moment you wake up in the morning, you're faced with plastic. We could not live this life without it. I'm not advocating that we do. But do we really need so much of it? Because the reality is that once plastic goes somewhere, it seems to actually go everywhere. Just look around you in your daily existence. It is everywhere. Plastic bags are littered into nature, and by nature, actually through water and through air, and they often end up having an effect far from their source. And the plastic industry complains that plastic bags are being unfairly singled out. Perhaps this is true, but we have to start to tackle the litter problem somewhere. In all fairness, let's remember that plastic bags do not pollute. Human beings do. So there are 3 ways to dispose of plastic. One is to recycle. But there is a very limited market for plastic from used items. Number 2, the formal solid waste stream, and then there are costs which are incurred, so from collection, transport, and also landfill. These costs are minimal if you consider the plastic bags are lost into the environment, and that would be your 3rd disposal option, which I hope nobody in the room takes part in. Yeah, if you aren't motivated after that, then I'm not sure. Now, the picture of this seal was taken just about 2 weeks ago, right here in our beautiful Cape Town harbour. So the picture is not photoshopped, and the seal is not yet dead, and it's not positioned very conveniently for my needs. This is the reality. Plastic bags that float out at sea look very much perhaps like jellyfish to turtles. I don't know, maybe turtles have bad eyesight, who knows. But there's a couple of pictures to illustrate turtles' interest in plastic bags, and the evidence is at the end. Everyone has the right to an environment that is not harmful to their health or well-being, and to have the environment protected for the benefit of present and future generations. That is a basic human right in South Africa. And the plastic bag being referred to as South Africa's national flower, that's just disgusting. I think that joke is kind of stale. What do you think? Observe the beautiful protea. That is, of course, one of our national heritages. Plastic grocery bags are made from high-density polyethylene, and these are made from non-renewable resources. Approximately 4% of the world's total oil production goes into making plastic bags. If you imagine you go to the grocery store and you use your plastic bags and you get home and about 30 minutes later, or give or take, you then throw them away. That bag that lasted you just those few minutes, when it's taken off to landfill, can last anything up to 1,000 years. I don't think that's very clever of us humans. It's convenient, it's certainly not clever. And Cape Town apparently only has about 5 years left of current landfill sites. So this would be the perfect opportunity to reassess our requirements and our needs and our dependence on that plastic bag consumption. Most municipalities just don't manage to keep up with the amount of plastic that flows down the rivers, and then they end up in our estuaries and then into the oceans. And much of this plastic is made up of the plastic shopping bag. Some of the obvious side effects of plastic bag production and then the incorrect disposal thereof are things like toxic emissions and clogged water pipes, acid rain, etc. I'm actually always amazed, and I don't know, can anybody tell me how much does a plastic bag cost? Because I don't know, but I'm amazed that it is just the few cents that it is, because if you add the transportation costs to that, it's quite immense. And then these big container ships that are trekking plastic bags across the oceans to the countries that are needing them, they obviously have huge pollutants and toxic emissions which have environmental impacts. They're using non-renewable fuels as well, and then repeated trips across the ocean are simply making this impact larger and larger. Litter out at sea gets caught up in the 5 big ocean currents of the world. They're called Gyres: North and South Atlantic, North and South Pacific, Indian Ocean. And then designed to last, plastic will remain in the gyres for decades. They don't biodegrade, they photodegrade. The sun breaks the plastic down into smaller pieces, and they simply spiral in a clockwise direction right into the center of the gyres. 46,000 pieces of plastic are floating in every square kilometer of ocean worldwide. And in the top right-hand corner, there's a sample of soup, which is taken from the Indian Ocean, in fact. And these samples have been found in every ocean trawled for this research purpose. So animals out at sea suffer disastrous results, death, in other words, from the ingestion of plastic bags. Can we have the next slide, please? I don't think it's forwarding. The next time that you think you need a plastic bag, maybe you'll remember that well. Here are, on a positive note, these are the regions that have taken action. They've cared enough to do what needs doing and to make a difference. I wonder, can South Africa do the same? Do you think you could make a conscious choice on behalf of the planet, and the next time a plastic bag crosses your path to say, no thank you, don't want it, don't need it? Now there are many alternatives. These bags are surfacing in the marketplace all the time. Get creative, make your own, inspire a project. And if you use these plastic bags, these reusable bags in a hygienic way, so just keep washing them they will last you for years and years to come. I'd like to thank all the inspiring and inspired people who have supported me in my quest to pursue the facts surrounding the plastic bag here in South Africa. It is my burning desire to see the single-use plastic bag banned from our beautiful country. This is an idea whose time has come for our land. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. Cheers.